What's up everybody, Razzy here with another breaking discussion video for all you below the surface b-boys and b-girls out there. Today's video is about the greatest Father's Day gift, the coolest ship in Star Wars, and one of the worst parts of breaking: ties. Don't get me wrong, as a spectator it can be pretty exciting when you've just seen an incredible battle and you're craving more, and one judge votes one way, another votes the other way, and the last judge throws up that big fat tie like they're a member of D-Generation X. You get to see more of what you wanted. Great! As a competitor though, I personally feel like it's kind of lazy. It means I couldn't make a decision, even though it's precisely the job you were hired to do. Make decisions even if they're difficult ones. It means that the two competitors or crews were exactly the same. Exactly the same. To me, this shows a lack of depth of what you're actively judging on. It shows me that perhaps you're only judging based on a few things, or that your criteria isn't clearly defined. In my opinion, if you're really judging deeply, there is no possible way that you could call a tie. There's always going to be something that tips the balance in favor of one side or the other. There's so many factors that go into judging dance. We have the usual things that people say they're looking for, things like originality or execution, and even these are still kind of vague. But there's a lot more that could be judged on. So you could be judging originality, but to break it down even further, you might judge on repeats within rounds, between semis and finals, etc. Repeated moves, repeated concepts, diversity of styles on display. Execution includes things like mistakes, or how well they might hide or transition or change the mistake into something actually good. Their form, their fitness, who kept the energy up throughout the whole round. Then you can get into more abstract things like character and performativity, pace and storytelling, length of rounds, and the fine line between doing enough and doing too much, round responses, and conversations in the battle. You can even get into small details that even if all the others are too difficult to measure for you as a judge, you can still take into account things like, are there freezes and general battle focus being directed towards the other crew? Or who went out first? Anything like that could tip the scale in favor of one side or the other. I've heard some judges call a tie and then tell the dancers that they didn't show them enough, that they didn't make it clear enough to them who was the winner. No. They showed you what they showed you, and it's your job to make a choice based on that. Feel free to make comments after the battle, but you've still got to make a choice. If you're truly judging deeply, then ties should never happen. They suck. They make battles go on longer than they should. They give advantages to other crews because they don't have to do as many rounds and thus use less content and less energy overall throughout the jam. It also leads to complicated things like who should judge the tiebreaker round. Should all the judges vote again, or should it only be the judge that called the tie? If they all vote again, should they consider the tiebreaker round separate from the entire battle, or judge it as a whole? If you have two ties and one vote, is it like a scale where one vote tips it in that side's favor? Or is it a tie because 2 out of the 3 judges called it a tie and majority rules? Oh damn, Razzy, that's a lot of questions. None of these matter if you make a decision in the first place. As a judge, you are literally there for one reason: to make decisions. Ties are a decision to not make a decision. This is of course my opinion, and if people disagree, I would love to hear your reasons for why a tie should be valid. The entire point of these videos is to promote discussion and to get people thinking deeper, because I truly feel like dance, like any art, has incredible depth if you choose to search for it. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content and would like more of it. If you really enjoy it and want to support me even further, please consider joining my Patreon page for perks like credit in the videos, 1 week early access, additional cut content, and more starting at as little as $2 a month. Thanks for watching the video, and hopefully it makes you all think a little bit more about this dance we all love. Peace.